If you have a fussy cockapoo, this video is for you. Now, having a dog that won't eat the food you provide has to be one of the most frustrating things to encounter as a dog owner. So I do feel for you. So in this video, I am going to show you what you need to do in order for your cockapoo to eat. The first thing I want you to recognize is that the poodle in your cockapoo is the very smart dog that you do not want to encounter. So in order for you to get your dog to do something, you are going to have to be one step ahead. You are going to have to outsmart your cockapoo in order to get them to eat. Now, the first thing I want you to realize is that this is a behavioral issue. It isn't a nutrition problem. You switching food to food to food to food is not going to help, and you providing them with stuff that's extra like chicken or egg or rice or whatever toppers you are choosing to put on top of the food is not going to help solve the problem. So I want you to stop doing that immediately. The one thing we are going to do is get in the mindset that we are going to outsmart the dog. The first thing I want you to recognize and realize and to make sure is that your dog is well hydrated and your dog doesn't have any health issues. If your dog has any health issues whatsoever, you should not do this. But if your dog is okay, I want you to do the following. First, I want you to keep the dog and make sure they are well hydrated. Hydration is literally one of the most important things when it comes to dogs. Once we've made sure that the dog is well hydrated, now we're going to go into the game plan. And the game plan is going to be as follows. You are going to have a conversation with yourself and your family, and you are going to tell them, and you are going to tell yourself that nobody is going to feed the dog apart from you. Nobody gives the dog anything apart from you and apart from their food. I want you to stop all treats, all toppers, all human foods, all table scraps, and anything in between you are currently giving the dog. Now that you have eliminated all the distractions that the dog is potentially holding out for, you are going to put the food down. Their food is going to be the only food they are going to be presented with once or twice a day. It is your prerogative. You are going to put the food down maybe in the morning, and you are going to make it time limited. If the dog doesn't eat within, say, 5 or 10 minutes, you are going to take that food away. And if you take that food away, you are not going to be putting it down again until the next meal, which is at night time. And you will be thinking, won't they starve? Won't they be hungry? Yes, they are going to be hungry, but they are going to be holding out for those treats that you or your family have been providing them with. So I want the dog to be hungry. If the dog hasn't eaten, what you do is you take the food away and you put the food down at night or the next meal. If they then don't eat, you take the food away again and you try the next day. If you only provide them with one source of food and you don't give them anything else over 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 days, the dog will eat. The dog has to eat. Dogs are not biologically designed to starve. The dog is playing a game with you, and you are giving in to the dog by giving them table scraps or treats or whatever else you are giving the dog. So the first thing I want you to recognize is that the dog is playing a game and the dog is one step ahead. So for you to get ahead of the issue, you need to be strict, stick to it, and the dog will eat. As this is a nutrition channel, we want to make sure that the food is good quality. So read the back of the food you are giving the dog, and that food should contain no wheat, no barley, no corn, no soy, no meat and animal derivatives, no meat meals, and no sugar. Providing the dog is well hydrated and healthy, the dog will live a very, very happy life. But I want you to get into the mindset that you have a problem, and that problem needs to be presented forward with this bit of tough love. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.